Hey everyone, it's Rihanna and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my Blu-ray collection. It's quite small at the moment as I had a huge DVD collection before and had no Blu-ray player, whereas now I have access to a Blu-ray player. Hallelujah. So it's quite a small collection at the moment, but it will be ever growing. And just to say, before we start, I'm not going to be showing you these in alphabetical order. They are on the shelves in alphabetical order, but this is just how I pick them up. It's a mess down here. You just can't see it. To start the collection, we have World War Z. This is a zombie apocalypse film starring Brad Pitt. Highly underrated if you ask me. I thought it was really, really well done and pretty smart. Thor Ragnarok in this beautiful golden case, because why wouldn't you want this movie in your Blu-ray collection? I mean, Taika Waititi. Ugh. Sucker Punch, directed by Zack Snyder. It's got badass chicks killing Nazi zombies. Yes! One of the few people that actually thinks this movie is really badass and cool. The best Spider-Man movie, in my opinion, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. You can try and argue with me if you want, but oh, it's so good. Another relatively new one, not newly released, but newly purchased, is Shutter Island, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by the wonderful Martin Scorsese. A brilliant thriller if you haven't seen it. And somehow we're breaking our backwards alphabetical order routine we had going on with The Greatest Showman. I know a lot of people hate this film, but I love a good musical, and the songs and the dancing are so good. Fight Club, directed by David Fincher. In my opinion, this is a staple in any Blu-ray collection. I rewatched it the other night, and it is still a masterpiece. The Fast and Furious movies 1 through 8. We only have 1 through 5 in a box set, and yes, it bugs me as much as it bugs you. I love box sets. I'm obsessed. Ex Machina, which isn't even out of its cellophane yet. I am disappointed in myself, trust me. End of Watch, a very underrated cop movie. If you haven't seen it, Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena are great in this. Of course, Inception, because what is a Blu-ray collection without Inception? Disney's Hercules, one of the best musicals in the Renaissance era of Disney, if you ask me. Very excited and intrigued for the live action version. Don't fuck it up, Disney. Steven Spielberg's Ready Player One. Actually really enjoyed this one. Loved the visuals and all of the Easter egg goodness. One of the only good things to happen in 2020 so far. Parasite winning Best Picture. Mwah. So good, you guys. Of course I had to have it on Blu-ray. Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim. Kaijus versus giant fighting machines. How could I not love it? The Nice Guys. I have 4 words for you. Where is my sequel? Comedy gold. Ryan Gosling is perfect in this. Another relatively new purchase because it's still in its cellophane. I'm ashamed. The Martian, starring Matt Damon. Such a great sci-fi movie. Mars Attacks, directed by Tim Burton. This actually wasn't mine originally. My boyfriend bought it with him when we moved in together. But this is cheesy and corny and I kind of loved it a little bit. This one still has its sticker on it. Mamma Mia, the movie musical. What can I say? I'm a sucker for a good musical, people. Mad Max Fury Road in this gorgeous case that I love ever so much. Haven't actually watched this on Blu-ray yet. Should probably get around to doing that considering I have a feeling it will be stunning. This incredibly cool Looper Blu-ray, which goes from Bruce Willis to Joseph Gordon-Levitt in its 3D casing. Are we seeing a reoccurring theme with sci-fi and aliens, or is it just me? We have Life, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Rebecca Ferguson. Very underrated if you haven't seen it. It's also terrifying. Matthew Vaughn's Kick-Ass. I love this one. It's one of my favourite superhero movies of all time. I mean, just the hit girl scene in general at the end is poetic cinema. All 3 John Wick movies because Keanu Reeves is a badass and I actually really love the world building in John Wick. Not sure how I feel about them making a 4th, but I will kind of watch anything Keanu Reeves does. The only Iron Man movie we own, which is Iron Man 3. Don't ask because I don't know. In Time, starring Amanda Seyfried and Justin Timberlake. I know a lot of people hate on this movie, but it has a really cool concept, so yeah, don't question me. My favourite Quentin Tarantino, and in some respects the best Quentin Tarantino film, Inglourious Basterds. What can I say? Just the screenwriting is fantastic. Chronicle, which is another new purchase. Just watched this the other day for the first time. If you saw in my previous video, really enjoyed this one. Such an underrated sci-fi. I keep saying that to all sci-fis, but I feel like it's deserved. Alita Battle Angel. This looks stunning on Blu-ray. Just the visual effects and everything, so good. Birdman, because everybody needs to own a film shot by Emmanuel Lubezki on Blu-ray. Haven't watched this one in a really long time, so I really need to rewatch it. Again, not sure why we don't have Captain America the First Avenger, but we have Winter Soldier and Avengers 2.5, or Civil War as some people call it. I don't know those people. One last singular Blu-ray to show you, and then I have my box sets, which are effectively my children. And yet another sci-fi. We have Edge of Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. Fun fact, one of the only films other than Mission Impossible I can stand Tom Cruise in. Okay people, let's talk about the box sets. This Star Wars box set, the Skywalker Saga, is my pride and joy. I love it so much. It is beautiful. I'll insert a clip here so you can see the inside of the case and how the discs come, etc. I love this box set. It set me back maybe £80, but it was so worth it. 4 of the 5 Die Hard movies. There's definitely 5, isn't there? I just think everyone refuses to acknowledge the 5th one. Only actually seen the first one because we watch it all the time at Christmas. I guess I should probably watch the other ones. This beautiful Avengers box set, which has all 4 films in it. You guys probably saw this before in one of my Blu-ray hauls, but I'll insert a clip here so you can see the insides and the discs and stuff. And yeah, another one of my pride and joys. Of course, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, sadly just the theatrical version and not the extended versions. I've watched the theatrical versions way more times than I've watched the extended version, so it just made more sense for us to get this one instead of the extended versions. The Matrix trilogy, again, only ever seen the first one. Should probably crack on with watching 2 and 3 since they're making number 4 soon. All 6 Mission Impossible films, as I say, can only really stand Tom Cruise in this and Edge of Tomorrow. The first 3 of these were cringy as hell. Like number 2 was just plain questionable. But the 3 latest ones are really cool, and I'm looking forward to Mission Impossible 7. And my last 2 Blu-rays, I should have actually shown you with the Star Wars box set because I keep them all together. We have Solo: A Star Wars Story and Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. I could not have the complete set. Absolutely love Rogue One and thought Solo: A Star Wars Story was super fun. I would be intrigued if they made a sequel of this, especially if they got Alden Ehrenreich back and Donald Glover back as Lando. They had great chemistry together. And I'd just like to see more adventures of young Han Solo. And that is it, guys. That is my Blu-ray collection. As I say, small, ever-growing, but some of my favourite films are in this collection. And I feel like those are the ones that should be in your collection, your favourites. Let me know down below in the comments what some of your favourite Blu-rays are and if we share any Blu-rays in common. Hopefully I'll be doing more Blu-ray videos very soon. As I say, I plan on growing my collection. If you like this Blu-ray collection, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye!